Hello everyone, Jeff Salentano here coming to you from my home office in Las Vegas as usual. Hope this video finds you well. So the other day I did a video that was kind of an overview, a broad overview on the whole internet marketing space in general and all of the tools that are involved, and just kind of went through each of the different services that are out there and looked at what was available and how much it all costs, and the costs involved with actually creating and launching a profitable business from home, which regardless of how you look at it, is not really a costly endeavor at all. It's very affordable and very doable, pretty much for anybody with an internet connection and a couple bucks to spend. So anyway, but today I wanted to focus a little more on one particular software, and I did mention this in the previous video as well. But so essentially this video isn't necessarily for like beginners. The first video is all about how to get started in this kind of in this world, but and all the stuff that you need. But this is a little more specific to those who are already familiar with the things that I covered in the last video and are familiar with the tools and the strategies and all that stuff. So For those of you that kind of know this world and are familiar with this space, then you will definitely appreciate what I'm going to show you today. So obviously, it's no secret that nowadays it's pretty much all about the sales funnel. And obviously anybody watching this video is familiar with that term. Getting people interested into whatever it is that you do and getting them through a process that eventually leads them to buy, not just once, but this kind of a ascension model, as they call it, where they're kind of your customers are kind of ascending through all of your product offerings and services and everything that you have to offer online. And that, of course, can be applied to any type of business, whether it's a traditional brick and mortar business or an online business. But this is very, very popular with information marketers, coaches, experts, coaches, trainers, speakers, authors, especially that world there. It's very the whole sales funnel concept is very prevalent. So anyway, there are two tools in particular that people are using to create the sales funnels outside of things like WordPress that requires you to actually build, buy a domain, build a site, connect it to a hosting, and then buy all of these different plugins to make it work properly. There are a few self-hosted, all-in-one services that help you create and launch your business in that sales funnel, in a proper sales funnel manner. So let's take a look at the most popular option out there. This is a cloud-based software. This is called ClickFunnels. Very, very popular. This was created by a fellow named Russell Brunson. And again, I talked a little bit about him and this site on the other video as well. But this guy is a giant in the internet marketing world. I'm a huge fan of pretty much everything he does. He has pretty much popularized the term sales funnel and marketing funnel. As you can see here, it's all over the page. And he really does a great job of explaining what these are, why you need it. It says abandon your website now for your business to survive. Yes, kiss your website, shopping cart, and autoresponder goodbye. Yeah, all of this is kind of a primer on what the whole sales funnel business approach is and how this can be applied to whatever it is you do. So I would recommend checking this site out regardless of whether you choose to use this service or not, because it's really, really, it really goes into a lot of detail. And like I said, I have nothing but respect for everything that Russell does, and this is a fantastic company. And yep, there he is again, talking about sales funnels, and you can get it on a 14-day trial. It's definitely worth checking out. What sometimes stops people as a barrier is the price tag. Now you get for what you get, if you can launch a successful brand and business online using these tools, then what you pay, will be negligible. But for somebody who's just starting out, the basic monthly cost for all of this will run you $97 a month after the 14-day trial. So that's $100 a month. Now, if you want to add on their autoresponder service, which creates your follow-up campaigns and with all of your prospective leads and customers and clients, they also have this Actionetics, which is a affiliate marketing program that you can attach to whatever it is you're doing. All of that brings the price up to $297, so $300 a month. Now, again, it's a fantastic system, and it's amazing, and it's made by one of the greatest marketers on planet Earth today. But if you're just starting out, $100 a month to $300 a month, and there are definitely upsells. Russell Brunson is all about the upsells. So there's other things you can buy. There's funnel scripts. There's all these different additional products that they offer to get you through their ascension model and get you. They have their seminars and their live conferences and all that stuff, and they've really created a culture around this brand. But again, you're going to start off paying either $100 a month or $300 a month, depending on your needs, and it doesn't necessarily include all of the other expenses that you'll need, like actually writing the copy for your website, coming up with all the wording, and unless you want to do all that on your own. So you're looking at having to farm out some of those other services, and definitely get used to outsourcing some of the more technical stuff, because there is a learning curve with all of these systems. So yes, so that's ClickFunnels. Now here is a system that I just came across the other day. Now keeping in mind, ClickFunnels just does these sales funnels, and they do them perfectly, and they do them well, and if you want to pay the extra $200 a month, then you get to make use of their autoresponder, which is their automated marketing platform. So it follows up with your leads automatically, and kind of depending on the behavior of your lead will launch a different and more relevant marketing campaign. So it's all really kind of high level and great stuff. So, but that's what you get for $300 a month with ClickFunnels. I recently came across this system, and this here is called Builderall. Now, just to kind of preface this, I have, if I didn't mention this earlier, I probably should have, but I've been around and in the online marketing space for the better part of 10 years now, and I've been searching for the best overall kind of all-in-one internet marketing platform. There have been a few that have that have crossed my radar, and I've definitely checked them out, and they're awesome. But there's never been one that's been kind of a really true all-in-one, all-inclusive builder. I mean, there are plenty of email marketing programs that you can buy, like MailChimp and and Constant Contact and Aweber and GetResponse and all that stuff. And there are site builders like Wix and Weebly and Squarespace and WordPress. But there's never been a true all-in-one system that was a site builder, email marketing platform, and just did everything all in one space. And more importantly, that was affordable, because as you can see, just from looking at ClickFunnels, that's $100 to $300 a month. So something that had to be affordable for just anybody who wanted to get started building a business online and wasn't tech savvy enough to try to take on all the responsibility that comes with building out a site and a similar system on WordPress, or anything that requires you to host it yourself. So with that, I recently discovered Builderall. This is a pretty amazing system. Just kind of go through very briefly what you can do. Much like ClickFunnels, you can obviously create sales funnels and do all of that, and they have tons of pre-made templates that you can just kind of plug your content in and then launch it, and you're off to the races. But in addition to that, this truly is the ultimate all-in-one platform. And yes, this website was built with Builderall. And kind of just expanding a little bit on what I was saying earlier about always searching for that perfect all-in-one system. It even got to the point where I was talking to designers and developers myself to see if I might be able to come up with my own system. And that, of course, would have been tens and tens of thousands of dollars, and just at great expense, and then you got to market it and do all the stuff that goes along with building a business like that. But anyway, so when I stumbled upon Builderall, this platform, we've achieved excellence in our website builder. So this is an all-in-one system that allows you to create complete websites using their templates or completely from scratch using your own, design. When you get started with Builderall, you can kiss other tools, their costly price tags goodbye. I mean, that's true, because you've already got create unlimited sites and sales funnels, build apps. Let's see, what else? Complete email autoresponder. You can design videos, and you can design courses and membership sites, and you can do all of this in one dashboard, in one system. Let's see, what's exactly inside? We have the best tools. Make sure you're going to learn, get the most out of it. Let's see, and again, so they built this site on Builderall as well, so you can build a similar site with all the animated, graphics and all that coming in, the floating videos, and now they give you tons of tutorials. I'm going through those right now. Actually, there's a lot of stuff to get through. Let's see, teach you advanced marketing automation. Okay, more than 20 quick trainings with 400 video tutorials, 24/7. Yeah, I've talked with support. It's fantastic. In fact, they recently, upgraded their support as well. And I'm, as I said, going through all of the videos right now. With Builderall, you can make it. Let's talk about the tools. HTML5 drag and drop site builder. So that allows you to create these kinds of really professional looking websites. And as it says here, virtual stores, sales pages, lead capture pages, any other type of internet marketing page with incredibly intuitive site builder. So unlike tools like WordPress, where you have to, kind of either hire a designer or use, a separate plugin to get, and there are some great WordPress plugins out there. I mean, I'm a big fan of Thrive Themes. Yeah, that's great stuff. But this is its own site builder, so you can create all of this, and it's all self-hosted, so you don't have to buy hosting and then connect your site to your separate hosting and hook that all up. And there's not as much of a technical hurdle to get through with these kind of all-in-ones self-hosted platforms here. So yeah, so you have a site builder, very intuitive. It's just drag and drop, plug and play, stack stuff on. It's very, very easy to navigate. And again, there are tons of videos on how to make the most of that. A 10,000 subscriber professional email marketing platform. So their own autoresponder, their own automated marketing campaign. You can create and design newsletters, website, email marketing follow-ups, automated campaigns, again based on the behavior of your prospect or your site visitor. This in and of itself will cost anywhere between, anybody who's familiar with MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact, GetResponse, all of those different email marketing services. Those will generally run you about anywhere between I'd say, well, 0 for like nothing, it's just like a few, subscribers, to, 150 or more, 160 a month, depending on the size of your list. Generally, for a 10,000 subscriber email list, you're paying anywhere between, 65 to 150, 160 bucks a month, depending on, your needs and the different services. But so it's not uncommon to see that kind of price range just for an email marketing platform alone. So that is included with the site builder. So just those two tools, I mean, you're talking, 25 bucks a month for the top tier Wix or Weebly or whatever those site builders are, plus another 100 and however much that is, like 175 to 100 plus a month for for all of that. Let's see. Okay, responsive website blog builder. Yeah, you can create a blog. Again, you can make a totally responsive website. What that means is responsive to mobile, tablet, full-size computer screen. So yeah, this again is worth its weight in gold. You can create videos. It has its own animated video creator and video editor. They have a ton of templates that you can use, and you can put your wording and put your scripting and music and all that. That's again, there are softwares that just do this, that you can spend anywhere between 20 bucks for really cheap stuff and 100 plus for just a software that does that. Floating videos, kind of like what you see here on the website, the YouTube video here. I can play this if I want to finish watching the demo or any of the demos here. You can create these floating videos and put those on your websites like this. You can design mock-ups, kind of like this mock-up. As you see, these mock-ups here, these are, you know, kind of little visual examples of what you get inside the dashboard. Well, so you can create these too. So if you have a product or a book or a service or, you know, a site or whatever you're trying to launch, and you want to visually kind of represent that on your website before people get in, you can show kind of the back end without, you know, people logging in. This is a great way to design these little graphic mock-ups. You can do presentation. You can put together, this is very similar to PowerPoint or Google Slides or, you know, anything like that. You can create PowerPoint presentations, so essentially, you know, for webinars, you know, and any other kind of presentations that you may be doing, either online or, you know, in real life. So that's a pretty invaluable tool. Again, you know, you can get all of these services, pay separately. SEO, that's, you know, pretty standard. If you're going to be putting together a website, then you want to make sure your site is optimized for the search engines, hence SEO, search engine optimization. That's a whole other topic and that we can get into on another video, but again, an invaluable tool. Facebook integration. You know, Facebook is the biggest social media site in the world. So, and that's where pretty much everybody is, and that's where you need to be, and you most probably are as well. So you can build out your sales funnels using Facebook. So you can integrate that with your pages. You can start using a little bit what now there's a lot of talk about chatbots and automating, you know, your chats with people that engage with your Facebook page. So it's completely integrated with Facebook. Browser notifications for people that you know, for visitors that come to your site. You can just, you know, if you let them, if they want to get updates from you, you can set it to where they can actually get automatic notifications through their browser directly, which is another great way to advanced marketing lead capture tools. You can integrate things with like Facebook and email forms and, you know, and all that opt-in lists and all that kind of thing. So again, it's all about getting visitors to your site and then converting those visitors into, you know, leads who then you can follow up on and, you know, and hopefully sell lots and lots of your stuff to those people. Heat map is kind of cool. That lets you go back. It's a little metric. If you're this, you know, website owner, you can go back and see where people are spending time on your site. Like, you know, for example, if I hover here, if I hover my mouse here over this little button, you know, you can go back and on the heat map and say, oh, I hovered my mouse over this button for 20 seconds. Or, you know, you can see where people hang out on your website. That helps you kind of figure out, you know, if certain buttons are working or if certain graphics are working, or, you know, just gives you a little more information about, you know, what people are doing on your website. You can create your own Android and iOS app. This is an amazing feature. I mean, you know, this is it's a pretty basic app, but still, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's all built in. So with all of this, and of course they're upgrading, and they have top-notch customer service and the support. I've been, you know, on with them a few times just to kind of help clarify some things as I'm going through the videos, and very helpful. And there's tons of Facebook groups and all that. So the community is growing. I think they're at like 10,000 plus users now. Email marketing automation, yeah, I mean, they're always doing updates, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, all of these tools, all this stuff. So just taking, for example, just to compare it, apples to apples here, I guess, with ClickFunnels and how much it costs to what your monthly investment for ClickFunnels is. You're looking at $97, $100 a month to $300, $297 a month. Okay, how much is Builderall for all of that and more? Blah blah blah. You can go to the site. The site that you'll want to visit is Builderall 360. So BUILDERALL 360.com. Builderall360.com, and you'll pretty much figure out, you know, get to see the same page here and go through all this as well. Tons of testimonials, and here we go. Yeah, some website templates. This is beautiful, top level stuff. This is top notch stuff. For only, not $47, not $50 a month, but $29.99 a month, $30 a month. I mean, this is a game changer, and this video has gone on way longer than I wanted it to, just like my last video. But this is a game changer. I will most likely do a shorter video on this as well. But let me say this again. This is a game changer when the The majority of the industry is paying anywhere between $97 to $300 a month for this kind of all-in-one ClickFunnels system, or they're spending, anywhere between 65 to 100 and 200 plus for just an email marketing system. Not to say nothing of a site builder or any of that. To get all of this, the site builder, the email marketing automation, the app creator, the animated videos creator, the editor, all that stuff, and more, and all of the support and the groups and everything for $30 a month. I mean, that is insane. It's a no-brainer. Again, this video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but check this out. I will put the links in the description below, and just do yourself a favor and check this out, because I don't know how long it's going to stay this price. I mean, these things tend to change. Prices tend to change for these types of software services. So if you are even thinking about starting a business or getting yourself online, even if you don't use this for the next 6 months to a year, $30 a month, man, that's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. I hate to use an overused analogy, but it's true. I mean, this will give you every tool you need, so when you do have that big idea and you want to launch something, you will automatically have everything you need, and it won't take you years to find something affordable that does everything, like it did for me and like it did for everybody else who's ever been in this online game prior to this system coming to market. So anyway, with that, again, this is Jeff here in Vegas, and I hope that you got some value out of this. Check this out. Get on it. It is incredible and highly valuable, and you will not regret this. This is huge. Jump on it while it's available. All right. Bye for now.